Hello, hello. Hi, Mystic Blossom. Thanks for the follow, by the way. Ah, hot, hot. I'm doing good. How are you? How's your day today? How's your Monday? You had a pretty good day working and watching a BL with your friend. A BL, eh? See, I had a person yesterday teach me about BL. Would you happen to know that person? Serpent Siren? Yeah, she's the friend I'm talking about. I knew it. I knew it. Are you the friend that she does girl dinners with? Or is that a different friend? Like a girl dinner? She said it's like a girl dinner. Like you guys set a day and you guys cook food or something. Maybe it's not you. My bad. Oh, that is you? Okay. Gotcha. I would say that was a good guess on my part then. My cats are going crazy. Steve, what are you doing? Are you getting the zoomies? Where is she right now? Is she studying or planning or other 100 things that she does? She's on her stream, really? So she's streaming right now, is what you're saying. That's cool.
Onyx?
Onyx got disconnected again. Internet.
Yep, she's streaming. That's for show. What the hell is this? Why is Korea live streaming their government meeting on Twitch? What? So random. She's the one that introduced me to your stream. Oh, what did she say? What did she talk shit about me about? That you wanted to have friends, so here I am. That's right, I'm looking for friends. That is my goal every time I get on here. Do you like my cup? So funny. That's a pretty good goal. I don't know. I got some people saying I need to go touch grass some more or something. I'm like, nah. I don't gotta go outside. Thank you. I have another cup that's for my other cat, but it's not here right now. Some people find friends on the internet, so why not? That's what I'm thinking. But I'm more selective than that. I'm only trying to make friends like in the 2 hours that I stream, if you know what I mean. Like we're just here to hang out after work or something, after whatever you did today. But I appreciate you being here. I'm usually sitting here by myself for like the first hour or so, but it's rare for me to just start talking to people right away, so thank you. Yes, I'm in the States. And this is Dennis. Hi Dennis. What's up? Dennis looks lovely. He's alright. He's a big troublemaker. 2022. Just need 2 more. 3 more. Oh, hi, Pond Fairy. Welcome back. My day's pretty much over. But how was your day? Dennis says hello. I got hair all over me, Dennis. Wasn't too bad, that's good. Did you get to play your girl games today? We got Dennis and Dennis Cup today. Matching sets. No girl games today, maybe tomorrow. Okay. Is this the office mug but with your cat face? Yeah. I like that you get the reference. I have the world's best boss cup too. Well, to be honest, I didn't make this. Someone gifted to me, so it wasn't like my original idea per se. What other shows do you like to watch? I haven't been watching a lot recently, but like, you know, probably my all-time favorites are like Breaking Bad, Game of Thrones, Better Call Saul. What else? I have like terrible memories, so give me 1 second. Like, I've seen most of the great shows, you know? Chernobyl, I've seen that. Rick and Morty. I didn't finish Attack on Titan. Sherlock. The Office is my favorite, like, for rewatches. Like, I probably watched the whole thing, like, I can't even count how many times. You really like Modern Family? I like Modern Family, but I haven't watched it all. But I like the humor of it. There was a photo, you know, that little baby that the gay family adopts. She just turned the actress turned 18. I'm like, oh my god, I feel old. I like Fargo. Fargo's good. Oh yeah, Parks and Rec. That's a good one. I really wished Space Force was good. Like I did watch it. It was okay, but I wish it was like as good as The Office. But the magic wasn't there. Yes, Brooklyn Nine-Nine. I like that one too. I really like Andy Samberg from Lonely Island days. Hey, stop fighting. This is an old one, but House. House is good. Supernatural. Although I didn't finish Supernatural. I want to though someday. Hey! Oh my god. They just almost spilled my drink. Sorry if I yelled into the mic. Schitt's Creek is probably your favorite? Okay, I've heard of that one. Yeah, seriously. Like, I don't care if they're just, wrestling, but not on my desk and pressing on my buttons and spilling my drink. I agree with Space Force. Not sure what I was hoping for, but it wasn't that. Yeah. Man, I really wish it was good. I think Steve Carell was fine, but I guess the supporting characters didn't really pan out. Dennis the Troublemaker, yes. Dennis the Menace. I like Dexter. Oh man. Shogun. See, I just need a little bit of reminders on what I've watched. That's all it takes. But it's interesting that if you have like really bad memory, that you can rewatch shows and feel like it's brand new though. Like you already know it's good, but you don't really remember the episode, so it's like it feels new. You like Criminal Minds? I haven't watched that one. I did just watch 4 seasons with Steve Carell, which had some big names in it, but it was different. 4 seasons? That's a show? Oh, okay. I haven't heard of this one. And it's not good? Oh, it has Tina Fey and the last person, the last man on earth guy. No, that's not him. Or is it? Yeah, that is him. I watched that show too. Will Forte, right. It looks interesting. I mean, just the fact that Steve Carell and Tina Fey, like, those are big names. Alright, I might look into this one. I don't have Netflix right now, but maybe I'll get it for this. It's not bad, but for some reason I just expected it to be all comedy, but there's a twist. Okay, so it's not all comedy. Well, don't spoil it, okay? I'll probably watch it. Oh, you know what's good? I liked Westworld. You know, I do like the shows that really has a twist and really breaks your brain. Westworld and I mean, this isn't really a TV show, but Inception, like that kind of stuff. That's always fun. Here's a question. When's the last time you guys went to a theater? To watch a movie, obviously. You should watch Evil. Lots of twists in that show. Evil? Okay. Wait, is it scary though? I can't do scary. I went on November 5th of last year, but I was alone in the theater. I went to watch Smile 2. Oh my god. Isn't that scary? That's a scary movie. Okay, here's the deal. I think, you know, the movie, Scary Movie, like that's scary for me. So you can see my standard. The last time you went to the theater was for Interstellar? Oh my god, that's like worse than me. I feel my last time was Oppenheimer, which was like 3 years ago. You know the what was the saying? It was like Barbie. It was like Barbie and Oppenheimer together that weekend. That's when I went to see it. It's not super scary. Well, I don't. Okay, so jump scare is the worst. I get that, but I don't even like the premise, like a scary plot. Like I don't know if you guys know Supernatural. It's like not supposed to be scary, right? But Supernatural is scary. I guess less so later in the seasons, because they deal with like, you know, devil, angel, and demons. You know, that's like not really scary. But like earlier seasons, it's like, ugh, don't want to go near that. You heard Oppenheimer was good? Um, well, first of all, you need to know the background. You need to know the history. But even if you do know the history, I think it gets pretty bland second half of the movie. Because like the first half of the movie is like making the bomb and exploding whatever, you know, that's like at least visually cool. But the second half is like politics, you know? And unless you know like the history behind it, it's like you it would just go whoo. So not to spoil anything, but they're trying to debunk supernatural things going on. Who's they? What are we talking about there? I remember my first horror movie I went to watch in a theater was The Woman in Black, and I was scared as hell, and I went to watch it as okay. I do understand there are people out there that associate being scared as more of this. Okay, that's not me. Like when I saw a scary movie for the first time, I'm like, okay, never doing this again. And I don't think there's anything out there that makes me want to try it. It's not even just scary movies, like anything like that I'm either nervous about or fearful of, I'm like, ugh. It does not make me want to keep doing it. In the show Evil, okay. So is it like, so you said debunking, so that means it turns out it's not supernatural, it's like some guy acting, or like it's CGI or something, like they find out? Is it kind of like that? What type of music you guys vibe the most on? Probably this kind of music. I feel like I don't really listen to music anymore unless, like right now, just hanging out. Right, it's like this group of three that get put together by the church, and they get assigned cases that they set to prove if it's real or fake. Okay. I mean, I like the premise. Sounds interesting. It already sounds like Supernatural, even though in Supernatural things are actually supernatural, but you know, it's like two guys trying to hunt down or whatever. They're hunters. Okay, you're leaving. Okay, thanks for stopping by. Have a good night. I'll check out everything you said about Netflix. God, I had this crazy drama today. I had cat litter shipped to me, and when I got it, it was like open, and there was like litter everywhere. So I had to kind of deal with that, trying to get a replacement. Dennis, what are you doing? You wanna come here? This is your spot. Yeah, it was a mess. Oh yeah, and I'm supposed to tell people that I went outside today. You know, that's a running joke here. That I don't go outside, but today I did go outside because I had to. What did I do today? I pretty much, you know, it was like work, grocery store, and that's it. That was my day. Not bad for a Monday, you know? How's your day? Are you in college or whatnot? Are you studying like your friend? My day was fine. I was working today. I'm going to college next semester. Okay. Are you studying Korean like her? Is that one of your interests? You like to learn new languages? Yeah, but I'm asking if like Korean is one of them because um she wanted to learn Korean because she wanted to go to Korea for exchange program or something. So I was wondering if like you're part of that too. You're doing that with her. You speak a little bit of Espanol, but never thought of learning Korean language? Okay. That's cool. Yeah, I learned Japanese in high school. That was like my only second language, whatever. And I did it only because the teacher was known to be an easy grader, which was true. So that was a good choice for my part. So do I remember anything from that? Nope. I remember zero things from that class. I had an Espanol teacher when I was in kindergarten, and I still remember the little greeting song we were singing. Little greeting song. I'm sure it was like, you know, super rhymey, right? And catchy. Helps with the memory. I was 5 and now I'm 27. Yeah, it was a very catchy song. Well, to remember it for 22 years, you know, that's pretty good. It must be a really catchy song. I can't say I remember anything from when I was 5 because that was like 30 years ago. Yikes. You have a selected memory? I don't know. I still feel like I don't remember anything like before 9 or something. And then it's really weird for me because like I have this like blank spot in the middle, like when I was like 19 to like 22, 23, that I don't remember anything. I have like a blank spot in my memory. I don't know if it was like I'm like shutting it down because some sort of trauma or whatever, but I didn't go through anything. But just weird that I don't remember like certain parts of my life. Like it feels really weird. Am I? Let's give it a second. Dropping frames. Give it a sec. I think I'm back. Okay, so as I was saying, but I didn't have anything traumatizing is what it's like supposedly the best time of my life. Like when I was in college, like I had such a good time, but I don't remember. You remember how I felt but not what happened? Well, you're saying, if that feeling is negative, right? But mine was positive. Like when I go visit my college, like I know that I went here, but I don't have a lot of memories of like living in this campus for like 4 years. It's a really odd feeling. I agree with you on that. Normally, we tend to remember the best times over the worst, but everyone's different. Yeah, I mean, I'm not stressed about it. I just think it's weird. By the way, you're cute. Thank you. Thank you very much. Not bad for a guy in late 30s, right? I'm sure that if you go out more often, you make friends easily. Yeah, I would say so, but I don't want to go outside, you know? That's the thing. I don't want to go outside. Hi, Dennis. Come here. What's up? What up? What are you doing? You wanna go over here? Jump. Jump. Yay. If you didn't write how old you are, I would guess you're around my age. Oh, okay. I appreciate that. But I don't know. I had people on here saying that I should put my age as like a clickbait. You know, it's like the joke is that, oh my god, you're like 35 and you still don't have friends like that. That's like the clickbait here. But otherwise, I wouldn't have. But I look young, that's what I mean. Yeah. I mean, it's crazy that, I'm not trying to throw shade on anybody, but like if I look at, people around my age, I'm like, "Oh my god. What happened?" But then again, Taylor Swift, right? T Swift is like same age as me. So, but if you look at her, you know, she looks as young as me. So in that sense, I'm like, okay, I'm not the outlier here, but it really depends. Oh, you know who else is my age? Chris Brown. I learned that like not too long ago. So weird. But as far as like Twitch goes, I would say I'm like older than like 99% of the people on here, I think. How sad. When I was younger, I looked older, but now everyone thinks I'm 20. Oh, that's the good, right? You don't want to do the opposite. I've been called 18 for a very long time, but I guess I've aged enough to be 20s now. Finally. But like, I don't know. Some people say, you know, if you look younger than you are, you get like super old like later on. Like when you're like 60s, 70s, you look like extra old. I'm not gonna get mad about it though. I take it as a compliment. It is a compliment, you know? I think there's no downside of looking younger than you are. Unless you're like 18, right? If you're 18, you're like, I can't wait to be an adult. So, like, you don't want to look 16 or 15. That's about the only time. But now I hate being an adult. Yes, it's not fun. You got bills, you got taxes. Man. And once you get even older, now you gotta have to deal with like funeral, like people around you are, you know, going, passing away. It does not get any easier from here, that's for sure. But I'll tell you my secret, okay? My secret to forever youth is like live like you're 10 years younger, okay? So I like to think that I'm living like I'm 25. And I think that shows, you know? So for you, you just have to live like you're 17, full of dreams, making things happen. I thought your secret was skincare? No, I don't do anything except like the basics, like cleanser and lotion. That's it, twice a day. But like you gotta eat healthy too. I feel like that's even, you know, a bigger deal than whatever skincare you use. And also, not going outside helps with like, you know, not getting sun damage. It's see how pale I am? Like, you know how hard this is as an Asian? Like me outside for like 10 minutes would like turn me like, super dark. And then it would take like months to come back as this pale. So, you probably burn while out in the sun. I get I get fried is the right term, I think. Like it's like really hard for me to get sunburn, right? It's like I just turn like really dark and that's it. It's really hard for me to get a sunburn. But like it's so easy to, you get tan lines right here or you get a farmer's tan right away. It's just bad. Bad time. I'm pale too and get red as a lobster. I feel like I don't know. I do think that's not fun, but also at the same time, it's like it's faster for you to come back to normal, right? But it's like for me, once I get dark, it takes months to like slowly turn, pale. So, it's like if you wanna tan, it's like you gotta commit. And for you, you just put on some, sunscreen and, you can mitigate that. Fun fact, I burn and then after I tan, and that's pretty weird. So you get tan and then you burn, is that what you're saying? Or the other way around? No, I get red as lobster when the sunburn is slowly going away. It turns into a tan. Oh, really? That's interesting. Yeah, that is interesting. That is different. Never heard of that. So it's like, so you need to get some sort of sunburn if you want some kind of a tan, right? That's what you're saying? It's exactly what I'm saying. Oh my god. I mean, you know, it's like, why you don't want to tan anyway. Just, you know, just stay inside. Avoid the sun like a vampire. That's what I do. But you gotta take your vitamin D supplements, you know? That's the trade-off here. What are my hobbies? I would say just play video games here and there. I'm not really like a crazy gamer, but I do play sometimes. And then I guess being on here now. I'm a very boring person, as you can tell. You know? It's like I watch like, you know, TV shows here and there. I play games here and there. Yeah, on PC. It's weird. I've never gone back to like handheld or like console gaming since like, well, for like handheld I stopped at like Game Boy. You know, never got a PSP, never got that other one. And then for console, I think my last one was like Xbox 360. But I had a weird like break in between because like I had to go to the military. So maybe that's why I turned away from everything and just stuck to PC. I don't know. I liked gaming on a Nintendo Switch and want to get myself a new one so I can play video games. Yeah, the Switch 2 came out, right? I guess I could see. I'm trying to think like, cause like if I were to get a something like that, I'll probably get like a Steam Deck. But then I probably don't need it, you know? It's not like I travel. It's not like I play games like laying down. I don't even have a bed. I sleep on the floor, you know? So it won't be pretty it won't be comfortable. I sometimes lay on the floor even though I have a bed. Yeah, it's nice. Well, I don't really have a choice, but I think it's fine. I think, see, my rationale is that, you know, it's just not needed. Therefore, I'm not gonna have it. And I've gotten really used to it. When I was in the military, I slept on the floor, you know, for like 2 years. Easy peasy. You must wake up with back and neck pain? No? No pains. I think as long as you sleep on your side, it's like it's fine. But if you sleep on your back, you gotta have some sort of like a leg rest. That helps. Have you ever visited Canada? Yes. Long time ago, though. Very long time ago. I've been to pretty much everywhere. I've been to, well, the big places like Vancouver, Calgary, Toronto. I've been to Whistler. Out of all those trips, though, the only one I remember is the Whistler because I was like, you know, when I was a little bit older. But then Vancouver and Calgary and Toronto, I don't really remember, but I've definitely visited. And I also, I used to live in Seattle, so that's when I went to Whistler. So I'm like, kind of familiar with the climate, I guess you could say. But I'm sure you guys are way colder and wintry, but beautiful, beautiful landscape. You should come visit Quebec sometimes. It's a beautiful province too. Yeah, I'll be down. If I can, you know, if I can commit to going outside. But like Quebec is like French too, right? So it's like kind of intimidating. French signs and French everything sounds scary. It's mostly bilingual. Okay. So you're saying it will have both English and French. What's like the best time of the year to go though? How hot does it get in during the summer? Let me think. You guys use Celsius, right? So I'm thinking like maybe the weather is around like 15 to 20s, like like fall spring weather ish. 25 to 30, that's hot. Real hot. I guess, it's like that everywhere nowadays. So probably stick to spring or fall then. But the best, that's how it is pretty much anywhere in the world, pretty much. I love the fall weather. It's your favorite season? Yeah, I would say it's mine too. I like, I mean, I'm talking like US holidays, but like around Halloween, Thanksgiving, that time of the year is my favorite. Especially in California where it doesn't really get cold. So by that time, it's like actually fall weather for us. So also the colors during fall are so pretty. Yes, that is true. But it must get like deathly cold up there, you know? How do you survive the winter times? In my case, I just stay inside and snuggle in my blanket. I don't like going out during winter. Yeah, I wouldn't either. Like, I already don't like going outside, but especially then. Especially when it's like super cold or super hot. Because, like, right now, we're like hitting 40s right now every day. Imagine that. What a life. Maybe 40s is like exaggeration, but it's close to there. I'd say high 30s. I'd say high 30s. Yeah, it's pretty much necessary. It's a requirement to live here. I think the only places that don't have AC are like old houses. And you don't want those ACs that's like window based, because like it doesn't cool the whole house. It only cools like that area. So you need like central AC that has like holes in every room and stuff. Am I streaming every night? Yes. I've been doing it for the past 18 days and plan to do it every day for I don't even know when. My initial goal, I guess, is like, I don't know, 300. Who knows? What's my job? What are you doing for a living? I wrote it in my bio that my job is full-time cat dad. That's my job. But I do like a side gig of like a little bit of, you know, artsy stuff. But my main purpose in life is to take care of my cats. Yeah, that's for sure. Cats are like babies. They need to be taken care of. Yes. Well, not really. Like, they're fine on their own pretty much, but I just give an excuse that I just want to be part of their lives. The only time they need me is to feed them twice a day. Otherwise, they're just doing things on their own pretty much. But they're cool. They're cool little cats. I've had many cats in my life, but they have to be the top two right now. Cats are entertaining. Yeah, I would say so. I like take pictures of them all the time. Like my phone is like filled with cat pictures. My phone is filled with my baby girl pictures. It's kind of the same. Wait, are you saying you have a daughter? Is that what you're saying? Oh, my hair. Oh, really? That's cool. Yeah, then for sure. How old is she? Oh, you know what? I remember Siren telling me about how you have to get your daughter babysat for the dinner, right? Now I remember. I didn't put the two together. Almost two? Wow. Things must be tough, huh? As in like, she gets up like randomly and like all the crazy stuff when they're like little babies. You must be getting like no sleep. I'm lucky because she sleeps 12 hours a night and has a lot of energy during the day. Wow, so she actually has a normal schedule? That's very lucky. And is it like consistent? Has has entered the terrible two phase. What's the terrible two phase? Two phase. Is that like tantrums and stuff? It's like the opposition phase. So it's saying no to everything, and she kind of want to do everything by herself. Really, that early? I mean, I could understand like saying no to like food or whatever, being like fussy, but yeah, that's tough. You need a lot of patience for that. She's has that sleeping routine since she was 3 months old. Wow. That's like better than like most adults. Most adults can't stick to their own sleeping habits.
Aloha.
Okay, first of all, welcome. Do you have a name? I feel like I don't know what to call you, persona or what. But you're now 3 away from hitting the goal. What you gonna do when that happens? Change the goal to 50? Grow or persona is what most call me. I like persona. That's a bland goal. Well, I didn't really have a goal to like do anything for it. It's just like a check mark. I need a new title now for the next stream. But not a lot of people has seen this title yet. It's been 2 streams now. You gotta start something new. Okay, give me a new one. Which, by the way, I may not be here tomorrow. Have people coming over after dinner. Okay, that's fine. Thanks for letting me know. "50-year-old California guy with no friends ask me anything." Alright. Alright, I'll set that up for tomorrow. This time your cat isn't here. He must not want to be on stream tonight. Yeah, I don't know. He wasn't here yesterday either. Pretty much the whole stream, so he's not feeling it these days. Yeah, they were on my desk too, and just like messing up everything, like on my desk. Usually we have Dennis sleeping back here and Steve sleeping on the floor here, but none of those are happening tonight. Yeah, I don't know what's up with them. They're being weird. Oh, Persona, Blossom was telling me that, you know, Siren from yesterday, she's streaming right now or something. Oh, okay. You already know? How do you know this? You probably follow her, huh? They're playing a game together. I should try that. No. What did I say about one step at a time? Looks like Repo. I don't know Repo. Isn't that scary? That sounds like a scary game. Why not play Gartic Phone? Ever heard of that? No. I have not. But it's a funny, scary game. Ugh. Anything that is scary in it, I'll skip. Gartic Phone is where you draw what word shows up on screen and chat has to guess it. Since you have Streamlabs on it, it'll show who guessed it first with all of the people typing. Okay. Does it involve voice chat or Discord? That's what I need to know. Hi, Nico, fellow mystic. We got another mystic in here. Nope, none of that. Okay. Then that sounds interesting. Doable. But I would need enough people, so that's like something we can play later on or something, or once I have more people. Another mystic. I'm no longer special. Well, depends who made it first. Think of it as Pictionary, and people will just come to your stream when you go on Gartic Phone category. Okay. That is something I'll look into. Just look up Gartic Phone, you'll see how it is. People on Twitch seem to enjoy it a lot. Okay. I mean, I played something similar, like, what is that called? Jack Party or something? So I kind of know what it is, but I just have to look into, like, setting it up or whatnot. But it's something we would play only on a special occasion, okay? Because I'm just trying to, you know, be ready to go to bed and not be like super hyped. Jackbox party games, kind of similar, but Guarding Phone is an easier game to play since anybody can guess. Okay. What's up, Delania? Did you survive your family gathering from 2 days ago? You did not? That's too bad. But I wouldn't either, so. Delania must know what Guarding Phone is. Nah. Not everyone knows Guarding Phone. I'm not the only one. How was my day? My day was okay. Just a typical Monday. Ready to go to bed. I can't wait to go to bed in like 10 minutes, you know? The sun is still up. Perfect time to go to bed. You do know what it is? Well, I guess I'm the only one. I guess I'm the only boomer here that doesn't know. It's okay, Ajashi. Yeah, I think I got an excuse. You know, I can't keep up with all the trends that you kids, you know, do. We shall teach you the ways of the younger generation. Okay. I like to keep myself young, as you can tell, so I do need to know this. I do need to know how to say, like, Sigma and what else? It's not YOLO. YOLO's old now. I'm not that young, too. I'm 26. You're like a baby compared to me, okay? Do I know what Riz is? Yes. As in, like, yes, as in I've heard of it. Rizzler, right? Rizzler, Sigma. God, I used to know a little bit, but I forgot now. Cause I don't use it enough. God, to be 26 again. How great would that be? We have another ajashi? No, you're not ajashi until you're 35, like me. Late 30s, you're ajashi. And you get called uncle. Unk. That's why you have 30 years to sleep after you retire. You should do more now while you're young. No. I've already retired, you see? I've retired. I've retired and I'm hanging out with people in my sunset years. That's what's happening. Oh, Delania, I have a funny story to tell you with the family gathering. So this one time, I went to a wedding thing, right? And the wedding thing went by fine, even though I had like heart palpitations. But I stuck through it, you know. I was like a trooper. I was like, okay, like I should do this for the fam. But the next day, they started like, you know, doing that stupid social gathering with like the in-laws. Like they got their Airbnb and like we're literally just sitting there just like socializing. So I was like, okay, I can't take this anymore, and I just left. And I walked to the zoo nearby and just like walked around the zoo by myself. You know, that's how paranoid and that's how like socially anxious I get. So if you stuck through with your gathering, like you've done way better than me. Okay, all of you aren't, you know, you guys are not allowed to talk about being old or young, or being old at all. Okay, that's very disrespectful for the elders like me. As long as I'm the oldest here, I can say whatever I want, but you guys can't talk about how old you are. Halfway through the night, I went to go cuddle the dog. Yeah, that sounds way more fun than, you know, being with people. 20 next week. Oh my god. I'm double your age, pretty much. Let's just call it that. 15 years to be exact. No, I'm actually between 35 to 37. My age is a range. 35 to 37. It's kind of like an inside joke for Koreans because like in Korea we had this Korean age system thing that we recently got rid of. So people got confused on like what their age was because they're not used to the I mean, I'm not gonna say the American way, but the way that the whole world does it, like since you're actually born. So the inside joke that Koreans do is that, you know, my age is between 35 to 37 because they can't do the math anymore or they get confused. Yeah. That's like the simple version, but then, you know, the actual version is like I can't even I don't even know, I forgot. It's like once it's the New Year's, you age one, but then I don't know, I forgot. But the simple version is like 2 years older than whatever your real age is. I'm still young. I feel young. We're both millennials. Are you guys though? You guys might be Gen Zs. You guys might be Zoomers. Zoom zoom. Mid 30s is boomer. Damn. I'm cooked. When you're born, you start at 1, you plus 1 year for New Year's. Okay. That sounds right. But then sometimes, depending on what month it is, you're only 1 year older. So I don't know the difference between like when you're 1 year older and then when you're 2 years older. So it's confusing. We'll remember this day when I turn 40 and be like, guys, remember when I was 35 and I was day 18 streaming every day? Look where we are at now. That's what we're going to talk about. Yeah, that's why we keep it simple and we do a range. I'm 35 to 37. It's gonna be a good memory. I mean, we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Just don't forget us when I'm a big streamer. How am I gonna get big when I don't join Discord and I don't have socials and all that? Yeah, see, Persona thinks I need to do all this to get big, so I don't think I'll get big. I'm permanently handicapped. I don't have it yet. Like Discord. Who knows, you might even stop streaming on Twitch if you get too bored of it. I mean, if I don't get bored of it when I'm just sitting here by myself, I think I'll be fine. You know? Like, I've already gone through the worst. Probably like 10 days of it, just sitting here. Socials? Yeah. No socials. And probably not gonna make one. Yeah, but just going live and sitting on my computer might be too much work for you. I mean, 2 hours a day isn't bad. That's why I cap it at that. You know, I'm not sitting here for 8 hours like some people do and they never make it. You know? Oh wait, I did make the catgram. I did put that link in the bio. So you did one thing at least? Well, it's not social of me. Because I don't think that's going to happen. I feel like I'm down to be a publicist for my cats. That's something that I'd be into. So I made it for my cats. Soon you'll turn into a furry and dress up like a cat? Oh my god. I'm not like that, okay? That's not me. I just want to be a good cat daddy, okay? That's it. Wait, I just realized there is a cat daddy already, so I can't. That's like copyright infringement or trademark. So I can be a cat daddy. Pussy, that sounds so not right, okay? That's not me at all. Alright, it's that time of the night. It's time for me to go to bed. So excited. And you guys should too. And wake up early. You guys should try that out. Time for bed, sleep time. Yes. Thanks for hanging out, okay? You guys came in a little bit late, but it was still good to, talk a little bit, hang out a little bit. I appreciate it. What is sleep? Yeah, you would say that. Don't stay up all night again. I'll be back tomorrow, 6 p.m., same time as always. Be sure to check the Discord that I don't have. That was a joke, guys. Okay. Have a good night. I'll see you guys tomorrow, hopefully. Goodbye.
it's 2010. If you stand